Tonight, the man charged with killing a Houston police sergeant was booked into jail wearing that sergeant's own handcuffs. It took nearly a week for the booking to take place because Elmer Manzano was in the hospital after he was shot during a gunfire exchange with police. He's accused of killing Sergeant Harold Preston and wounding Officer Courtney Waller. Waller, by the way, remains hospitalized. He's in stable condition tonight. Andy Sirota is live at the Harris County Jail with new information about the suspect that was revealed in court today. Andy?
Chris, Elmer Manzano is now behind bars at the Harris County Jail. Manzano claims he fired at the officers when he came out of the apartment because they shot at him. The Houston Police Officers Union tweeting this afternoon that accused cop killer Elmer Manzano was booked into the Harris County Jail wearing HPD Sergeant Harold Preston's handcuffs. Manzano did not appear in court overnight because he was still in the hospital. The 51-year-old is accused of shooting and killing Sergeant Preston and wounding Officer Courtney Waller as they responded to a domestic disturbance call. According to documents read during the court hearing overnight, Manzano's wife, who was with her 14-year-old son, told police she was having problems with her estranged husband and was afraid of him.
Officers identified themselves and spoke with the defendant outside of Unit 1103, and then the defendant went back into the unit.
The officers called Sergeant Preston to the scene after Manzano's wife told them she wanted to leave her estranged husband. Sergeant Preston and the two officers agreed to wait outside while Manzano's wife and the 14-year-old went inside to grab some of their belongings.
JM began to enter the residence and then backed out quickly, stating he's got a gun.
Manzano came into the doorway and fired 10 shots.
There were 6 shots, followed by 3 shots, followed by 1 shot. Several shots were fired at each officer.
He was later interviewed at the hospital and said this to investigators.
He stated that he knew the police officers were out there, and when he answered the door, he claimed that the police officers shot at him, so he fired back at them about 5 times.
Officer Waller was shot in the left arm near his bicep and is expected to undergo surgery again this week. The 14-year-old was shot in his right arm above his elbow. Sergeant Preston, who was shot in the chest and the back of the head, did not survive. A visitation will be held for Sergeant Preston this Wednesday at Texas Southern University from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. The funeral service is Thursday at 11 a.m. at Grace Church. Manzano has no bond on the capital murder and aggravated assault charges. He was issued a $500,000 bond on the attempted capital murder charge. Reporting live downtown tonight, Andy Sirota, KPRC Channel 2 News.